The wife of the Chief of Defense Staff, Victoria Irabor, has urged military personnel to always cherish their wives, appreciate and always shower them with love and affection. This is imperative, she said, as wives continue to hold fort while officers and men are away in the line of duty serving the nation. Victoria Irabor, who is the president of the Defense and Police Officers' Wives Association, made this call at the launch of Abimbola Ogunbiyi's book, The Military Wife, Quiet, Confident, and Strong, held in Lagos. Irabor said that the launch of the book was apt and it was a unique opportunity for wives of military men to tell their stories of how they've been holding fort and keeping their homes despite their husband's absence. She lauded the author for having a thoughtful drive to open up on the challenges that wives of military men face as they remain resolute in keeping their homes and standing firm despite the uncertainty about the futures of their husbands.
This book will meet the needs of newly married or senior military wives, since it is highly instructive and encouraging as the stories are relatable. It is a must read for other women outside the barracks, as it exposes life in the barracks and the challenges military wives face, so as to offer support to them. This book is by all means a brilliant and well-captured piece of writing, fit to be included in the growing repository of information available to students, military and non-military wives, and scholars interested in expanding their knowledge base of communal dynamics in the Nigerian Armed Forces.
A biography is the story of somebody written by somebody else. An autobiography is the story of somebody written by that person. A memoir is the story of somebody written by that person, but it's not a chronological story. Basically, an autobiography tells your story from before you were born, if possible, to now, chronologically. But a memoir picks a particular part of your life and tells that story. What architect Ogunbiyi has done is a memoir. It tells her story as the wife of a military man, but it's beyond a memoir. It's also an inspirational book. Hence why I have described it as an inspirational memoir, because you read that book and you get really inspired.
When my wife told me that she wanted to write a book, I had already started writing my own memoirs, but I got stuck, and all I could do was to encourage her. At for every chapter of the manuscript, I was like her main editor-in-chief. And I really celebrate her for coming up with this book, because I don't know where she got the capacity from. This book is 1 in a million. All the information there, 3/4 she got them herself. And I only supported her. And I'm happy today that we are presenting the book to the public, and it's being so well received.
Experiences as a military wife, I've always wanted to document it, because I always wished that I had that document to read before I went into the job of the military wife. So I just felt I needed to help upcoming women. That was where it started. But one thing led to another. I decided, okay, let me make it a memoir. Let me expand it for even women who are not in the military. The major takeaway from the book is that first, we would like people from on the outside to have a peep into our life, so that they stop seeing us as those women who are enjoying, that's the perception that the civilians have about us. And then my other takeaway is that with God on your side, you can make it through this. You can make it through this. Every woman can make it through, whether military or civilian.